The answer is right in front of them and they can't even see it. I tell people this all the time and they can't see it. I can't even tell my peers this because So this is what I'm trying to say is if you like your job or your career, you can change your industry. You can affect it. See, because the truth is that it is going to change. But are you going to do anything about it? So there are dinosaurs everywhere, not just skilled trades, in education, in automotive, production, manufacturing, art. So take taxi cabs, for example. That's probably one of the biggest dinosaurs that's about to die any minute now. They're going to go under because of Uber. So it's not a matter of if change happens, but when. And not even when, but how soon. Because technology is changing everything. So do you think taxi cab companies want to go out of business? Do you think they want their stronghold to fall? Absolutely not. They refuse to change. And the sad thing is that there are dozens of taxi cab drivers right now at your nearest airport who can't even see it. They'll sit in their cab and wait for one call or one person coming off of an airplane while the Uber drivers are busy all day long. So as much as cab companies try to fight it and they want to make laws and pass laws and say Uber's unsafe and you got to have a special permit to drop people off at the airport, do you know what consumers are doing, like you and me? They're using their phone and they're calling Uber. They're not using cabs. Cab companies are dinosaurs and they're going to die. It's happening in every industry. I see it in electrical. My peers and contractors are dying. Because as an electrician, I know my profession and my peers, and they're stubborn and arrogant and they refuse to change. They refuse. So I guarantee you the same thing is happening in your industry. I know this is happening in every industry where people are refusing to change and they don't want to change. So this is what's going to happen. Either you can affect change if you see it, or someone else is going to do it. But it will happen. So look here. If you have old people in your industry, people that look like me with gray hair and wrinkles, they don't want to change. They don't want to change. Old people are set in their ways. People don't want to change. They don't want to do things different. They don't want to learn new things. They don't want to do things better or be. People generally want to do the least amount of work and get the same pay or the same results from what they've been doing. They don't want to do things better. People generally want to do the least amount of work and get the same pay or the same results from what they've been doing. They don't want to do things better. But I guarantee you there's a young person in your industry somewhere who does want to do something better. And they're driven and they're hungry and they want to work. So next time you go to your meeting with all the old people and all the gray hairs and suits and ties, what are they looking at in between meetings? They're looking at their stupid. The answer is right in front of them and they can't even see it. I tell people this all the time and they can't see it. I can't even tell my peers this because So as much as I have a lot of friends and peers and contractors that I know in this area, I had to go all the way to Anaheim to downtown Disney yesterday to talk to someone. And I spent 5 hours with this guy talking about all this stuff just to look for one business mentor because there is nobody in my industry that sees this. So all this stuff that I talk about electrical, it's not just me. It's not just electrical work. It's for everybody. I used to work for one of the top 3 contractors in the state, electrical contractors. And the stuff that I see is bigger than the work that they do. But can I tell my peers that? No, because they'll laugh because they don't see it. They still want to pull full page ads out in the yellow pages. The yellow pages that you let sit by your doorstep and then you just throw it away. That's what they want. So the new models are a win for everybody. Uber is a win for the drivers and for the consumer that uses it. Yesterday, Royce gave me an amazing quote. He said, "How much work can I make for other people?" So the type of stuff I see is like a win for everybody, for me specifically, my customers, the guys that I want to help, and me. The only people that do not win are the dinosaurs that don't want to change. They're set in their ways. I actually feel sorry for people now, because it's looking in the face, and people just refuse to see it. They simply. So it's no secret that as Americans, we are consumers. We consume everything. Financially, we eat everything. We want fast food. We want money. But if you can get on the other side of that, instead of being a consumer and produce something, then you have everybody eating out of the palm of your hand. So if you're a young person, don't just watch everything change around you. Don't consume it. Become a producer. You don't have to believe me. It's okay. In 5 years, 10 years, you'll see for yourself. I just realized that Jack in the Box was full of people. They probably think I'm a lunatic, just like all these people here. Go to my Massive Electric Instagram right now. I just dropped an amazing quote from Gary Vee. I don't want to say it because he says it better than I would.